Hi people, this is Thursday morning and this is the start of the project for milling the case for the metal keyboard. And this is where I work, and it's a holiday today, so I'm there. Here in the back is the intended workpiece. That's the brown slab of backlight. I'm in the backyard and I think I've changed my mind because I notice we actually have a good slab of construction steel here, mild steel, 1312 I guess, and well, that'll do. That's 200 millimeters and it's definitely long enough. It will be a pain to lift, but yeah. Looking at the back of it, I noticed that it's unfortunately not wide enough. So yeah, that would mean I would have to sacrifice almost the entire block to make it, because I'd have to cut it, yeah, like so, that way and down, and well, that would be a shame. Now the real question is, can I lift this on my own? Because it's really big. Well, only one way to find out. I'm moving my work table with the truck, it was in the way. I managed to get the slab in. I think I can get away with not rigging this in a straight sense, because I already have vices mounted. And if I have to move the vices, I'm losing the 0 point on my production job. So then I'll have to do that again, and well, yeah, let's see. Alright, I got it up in the machine, and as you can see, it fits nicely. And well, one goal of mine was that I wanted a heavy keyboard, and well, this is overkill, but it's easier to remove material than to put new on, so at least there's that. So I fastened the workpiece. Things aren't going any good today. This is a bad day. I can feel it in my body. Things aren't quite working out. Everything is going slowly. But now it's time to rough this. First thing you do when you start the machine is you move it to the reference point. And this is where the machine is at X0, Y0, Z0. This is a small program I just wrote in the MDI, and it's just meant to cut this in half. It would be easier to use a saw, but unfortunately there isn't anyone out in the saw today, and I can't operate it myself. That looks nice. It's going to take a while because I'm doing this really, yeah, old classic stupid way. But it doesn't matter as long as it gets done. Really not going very fast here. I increased the depth of cut to 3 millimeters at a time. We're almost through. The mill is starting to sound a little heavy, but I don't think it will break. Last pass. Now I need to remount the workpiece, and for better or worse, well, I only have one, so I can't afford to fail. I have to be careful. Now I'm going to face mill the workpiece, and just for fun I'm going to use a small high feed mill, so you can see how that works. But I'm actually not going to run it that fast, because like I said, I can't fail this. And the first cut is safety cut, just to make sure that there are no irregularities in the material, because if the depth of cut gets higher than 1 millimeter, then the whole mill will get destroyed. Now I know that the material is level, so now I can actually afford to go a little faster, because nothing bad should happen. Famous last words. Alright, this looks clean. And here we have our canvas. I have a poor technical drawing of this keyboard, but you should never trust a technical drawing when you have an actual piece. So I am checking it, and this box is around 18 millimeters thick, and that one is just a bit above 25 millimeters. So the keyboard, the actual case needs to be more than 25 millimeters, or at least 25 millimeters, to make it level. But I do want an underside. I don't want the boxes to show. so I guess I'm going for around 30 millimeters, which means I have to I have to face off a bit of material, which will of course make the keyboard, the final product, lighter. Now I'll measure the 0 point for the workpiece in X. I already know the 0 point in Y because it's always the same with these vices. I'm doing a fine cut of the facing, not sure if I'll need it. The keyboard plate is 3 millimeters thick, so I'm making a slot for it now. And as you see, I saved more material here because I figure I'm going to make a wrist slope here. This is a special super nice tool, 6 millimeter solid carbide, 3 flutes, and yeah, I've never used it, it's brand new.